Hello, guys. How's it going? My name is Darwin. My name is Dar34, and this is episode 20 of Hogwarts Legacy. It's been a while, sorry guys. So we're gonna do in the Shadow of the Mind. This is our next main quest. Man, we've been doing this for 20 episodes already. Jeez. Wow. So I've been playing this game for almost 3 weeks. Well, I did miss a few days, so probably like 4 weeks now. But yeah, let's continue.
I came as soon as I could. I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea,
Triptych.
but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Okay.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Alright.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Revelio. Patricus Totalis.
I feel as though I'm not alone. Sworn.
Hold on.
Patricus Totalis.
Wait a moment. Who is it?
You won't
Shit.
hurt me.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Hold on.
Imperial.
Bombarda. You can't stop us.
Cruise.
What was that?
Thank you. Boom.
Revelio.
All right. Ambush. All right. We have new gloves. By one. Nice. We don't know. Alright, that's fine. Whatever.
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Oh, my friends
Revelio.
now, don't I? Someone there? You're weak, human.
Damn it.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
And the fun is over.
Alright,
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
like these.
Revelio.
Nothing here. So somewhere over here. Yep. Okay. Let's fucking do this.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Afraid to fight?
It's Totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see
Bombarda!
why.
Oops.
Confringo!
Oh, nice. Okay.
Revelio.
Guess we go up here.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Who's there?
Imperial. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Unforgivable.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
How
Very
many
cool.
of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
I don't know, man.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
There is one over there. Oh my gosh, Sebastian, dude, relax.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy leg. Or any number of endearing qualities, really.
That's it, dude. Yeah, whatever.
Revelio.
Smashing.
Oh my gosh.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo.
Reparo.
Nice.
Revelio.
Okay. Alright. Ooh.
Confringo.
Flamboyant cloak? What? What is this, mate? Actually. Sure. Cool. I have new gloves. Oh yes. What is that? 69. Flamboyant cloak. Alright, cool. Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, spider.
Imperio. Bingo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Let me just do.
Confringo.
Nice, thank you.
Revenge. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Ugh. Alright.
Confringo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Oh. Move, man. Do you want to see?
Revelio.
Nope. Alright, cool. Okay.
Confringo.
Wow, easy. Okay.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
Revelio.
Welcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
We must move. Feels like a minute for hours.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Imperial. Bombarda. Period. Expelliarmus. Crucial.
Oh my god. That's it.
Bombarda. Sendo. Expelliarmus. Imperium. Crucial. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
That's it. Nice. Good shit.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Ah, there's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for.
Revelio.
Ooh.
Now, we can have
Accio.
peace.
What?
Revelio.
One. Oh, okay.
Confringo.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Okay. Ah.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Accio.
Wasn't expecting that.
All right. Nice.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain. What do you have there? Still,
A journal entry by
something
Isadora.
about this. Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
All right.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd,
All right.
to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
There it is.
Revelio.
That's it. All right, let's go. All right, mate.
now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit.
It has.
Revelio.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Well, fuck you, mate. Fuck you, mate. We have no choice. Alright. Now what? Fuck you. I'm gonna curse you. I'm gonna curse you.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Uh-huh. Okay, sure. So I guess the next quest we'll do is the sky is the limit. Sure. Sky is the limit. There it is.
Revelio.
What's more powerful? Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Okay. Here it is.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
That was a lot.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
I do
I
want to
look forward to
sell.
our next meeting.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Oh gosh.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh, bitch. Oh my gosh, the frame rate. Why is it so bad? Okay. I gotta pause it. Gosh, that frame rate is so bad, dude. Alright. Okay, we're good.
Revelio.
Not too bad. Oh. I have more control of it, I think. All right, come on.
Revelio.
Oh, there's more. Okay. Cool.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
All right, hold on.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Oh, is it like? Hold on. Here's me. Let me, what is it though? Is it here? I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's all the way here? Oh, gosh. There's a lot. Okay. Alright. And let me track here. Where am I supposed to go? Here?
Don't see much.
Imperial.
Hello?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Imperial. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Are you sure?
You'll pay for that! Expelliarmus.
What?
Bombarda. Imperial. Crucio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Yeah.
Imperial. Crucio.
We'll need us to victory!
Leave there.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Oh my gosh. I gotta save. I wonder if I could save though. Yes I can.
Revelio.
Wait, this field got boost. This is so cool. Okay, I want to save my game. I didn't know this existed. This is so cool.
I find the rarest.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Oh. Cool. Oh, is this Quidditch? Yeah, I think so. That's so cool.
Revelio.
There's a lot of stuff to do here, man. Almost there.
Revelio.
This looks intriguing.
What's going on? Oops. Ah, did I miss?
Revelio.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. That took longer than I expected. But let's continue. Alright.
Revelio.
Alright.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
Hold on.
We'll
Let's do
soon
it.
see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Hufflepuff.
Made it. Oh!
Okay. I missed that! Fuck. That's fine, that's fine. Only missed one so far.
That wasn't too difficult.
Don't jinx yourself, Darwin!
Now that's more like it. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
Made it.
Oh, neck and neck.
Brilliant. That wasn't too difficult. Made it.
Let's go.
Did
We
anyone
got
else
it.
see that?
Let's go. We did it. We fucking did it, mate. Anyone see that?
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Hufflepuff.
Hey, shut
You take
up.
care of yourself.
We did it, mate. We did it.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Revelio.
Oh. Yeah.
How's my favourite test flyer?
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Nice.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yes. Sure. Five, 10, 21, 23. There we go.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Alright, which quest is next? Ooh, okay. Do this. A basis for Blackmail.
Ah, good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good deal.
There you are.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Yes.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Oh my god. Somewhere around here? Upstairs?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Should be nearby.
Revelio.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Oh, no, not you. Okay.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Ooh.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Rosie Hill.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Oh my gosh.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha more. Oh.
Revelio.
Right, righteous. Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Oh, shit.
Descendo. Accio.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Hey.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
What's upstairs? So many Alohomors.
He must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Oh, I was just here, too.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Revelio.
Oh, found no footsteps.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
What? Alright, somewhere around here.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I need to find her quickly before it's too late.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Oops.
Accio. A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way.
Ooh.
I need to find her quickly.
We gotta find those.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
There's 4 enemies.
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
What? Not especially quiet, are you?
What was that sound?
Is that you, Roylance?
Something not right here.
I've had enough of Belcroft.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You'll feel that tomorrow. You last that long.
Expelliarmus.
You're easier to spot than an
Crucial.
Get me at you there.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
No!
Imperial.
Expulsor.
Cruiser.
Oh, what's the number?
Protego. Expelliarmus. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. There'll be thrills about this battle. Expelliarmus.
This has become personal.
Bombarda. Crucial.
What are your thoughts on
Nope. Come on, heal yourself, bitch. Oh. I can do this, mate. It's a lot harder than I thought. Oh.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Revelio.
Better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only Hogwarts soon will be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Show yourself.
Back for another visit.
Right.
Think you can sneak away from under my own eye?
You won't escape again.
Imperial.
Huh? You manipulated.
Expelliarmus. Bombada. Blackmail. Petrificus totalis.
Alright, cool.
Revelio.
How many are there? I see 3 people.
Someone messing about?
If people don't want me to steal their valuables,
Revelio.
they get a really good look.
Petrificus totalis.
Release me!
Bombada. Expelliarmus.
Made it brave.
Predator!
This has become personal.
Expelliarmus.
That's it. Cool.
Revelio.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Alright, I need to equip some gear. I can't wear them. Okay. Never mind.
Revelio.
Revelio.
What's wrong with there? Oh.
Revelio.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I want to see what's in here.
Revelio.
That's it? Okay.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. Boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Share and share alike, say I.
It's totalis. Yeah, I sense it. What the hell is that?
Expulso. Imperium.
Aha! I see you!
Bombarda.
Incendio!
Okay, cool.
Revelio.
Shame nobody saw that.
Damn it! What's this right here? There's more stuff over there. Oh yeah, okay. There it is.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Revelio.
Okay, so now we gotta find Nanty. Oh, right here, right here.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Revelio.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
Oh.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Hello, Hamora.
Mr. Rabe's wand.
It is.
He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Oh, that was easy.
Revelio.
Nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
Be as a shadow.
Revelio.
There we go. There it is.
I understand. Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
All right, cool. All right.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Well, you wouldn't listen to us.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Well, fuck you, bitch.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Still got it.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Okay. let's go do that first. Oh, wait, hold on. Come on, bitch.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just getting for our honeymoon. After we tell the hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
You're welcome.
Oh, hello again. Could broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
Damn! Oh my god, alright.
I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Alright, well. Better be worth it. Oh, right. Let's do this one. Surprise meeting. Where's it at?
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Why are we here?
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Oh boy. Probably won't like
I'm
this.
not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Oh, shut the fuck up, mate.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Wow. Okay. This one. Third Keeper trial. This is probably, I think this is the last trial. There it is. Bell Tower Wing. Whoa! Sorry. Oh, oops. Speak to the portrait of Professor. Okay. Where is it? Oh. Okay. Okay. What the? I'm confused. Oh, it's in the map chamber. Oh. Fucking hell, mate.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Alright, hold on. Let's do my last trial.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
Excuse me.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Oh, cool.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I'll do this later. I'll do this one. Let's try. Right here.
Revelio.
There's a chest there. If I can get it here. Yes, I can.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. There we go.
Revelio.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Yep, right here.
Revelio.
Nope.
I hope I... Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
There we go. Oh boy. It's May.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh That's so cool. Oh man. All right. All right.
Professor, a moment of your time, please.
Fuck.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Cure for boils?
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Oh my god, shut up.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Go! Door! Ah! No, Gareth, get out! Now are you, Gareth? Actually, you know what? Hold on.
Yeah.
It might be, what? Anyone?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago.
Great Hall.
Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Polyjuice, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient.
Prime!
And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
I've seen this before. Where have I seen this before?
Well, there's one for my diary.
Okay, whatever. I've seen that.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is...
Greetings!
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Oh. Somewhere around here.
Ha!
Can't do Revelio as Black. Okay. You!
Miss Broom, a word.
Miss Broom!
Professor, this is an interesting
Broom.
surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley.
Oh my God.
Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
What the fuck?
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Oh my gosh, why did I...
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Uh-oh. Oh gosh.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna do this one. Grief and vengeance. I'm really close to it too. Right here? Wow.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Oh. I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Three-headed snake. $16, 28. So a spider. Oh. Nice.
Revelio.
Excuse me. Nah. All right. Here it is, right there. Headmaster. Grand staircase.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Tuh. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh. Okay.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Hello, Mora.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh, there's one. Oh, come on. I really like good items. All right, fine. Yep.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
There it is.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
Okay.
Accio. Confringo. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I'm gonna save it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. All right, bye bye.